Hello friends, my name is B. So compared to last episode where I left off, you might notice that I did end up finding those mountains I've been looking for 3 hours when we recorded the first episode. And surprised to also find that emerald ore apparently spawns on the surface now, and so does a lot of pools of lava. But I went very far for this. I am at 2600, 4300, and it was a very long run to get over here, but I am still very happy that I found this place because this is where I planned to create my starter base and create the mega base that's going to go behind it on these mountains, hills, whatever you want to call them, back here. The ores are plentiful, so I'm really good on resources. My friends are online, and the lag, compared to last time, is not as bad as it was. Never mind. Well, that was fun. I guess I overestimated the server's capabilities of handling having more than 3 people on, and now I'm the only one on, but everyone will get back on in a second. So while I'm here, I want to tell you about my plans for this season, implying there might be multiple seasons, but who knows? I mean, the hope's there. So I'm going to, if you follow me on any other social media, you might have already seen that I had this huge mega base in mind for ages. I think I posted about it months ago, and I have been waiting for an opportunity to build it here. So I wanted to pick a mountain range kind of in a U shape. Now we'll be clearing out a good chunk of area around here to widen the space and take out this, but it's kind of like a steampunky thing going on. It's like my base, my first base is going here, and then there's like these 3 huge towers, and there's like pipes coming out of them, and there's like machinery and a whole quarry, and it's gonna be so much fun to build throughout later episodes, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys because, man, it is a big project, and I'm so glad to have it on a server with such amazing other people who have big ideas as well. But that all aside, I have got to get my hands on some more resources because I have no wood to mine. Actually, I have 8 oak planks. I have no wood otherwise to my name. I have 1 piece of cobblestone and 1 diamond from Sammy because I gave her all but 1 of my moss because she's been needing a lot of moss, and I gave Sammy some of my iron. So I will be doing that for the next couple of hours and see what I end up with. In the midst of my mining, I have seen this fellow and that fellow who disappeared. Can I tame you? I have bones. I have many bones. I want to tame you. Come here. Come here. Yay! I have a dog. Come here. Come here. And it's raining. Yay. We love that. Here, you can sit. I'm gonna sleep. And I shall show you my findings from... Oh, I guess it was a thunderstorm? Who knows? So, I did As you can see, my inventory is completely empty, although that's a little strange. But my inventory is completely empty because I took all the copper and the minerals and stuff that I gathered and put them in this here top chest. This here top chest. There we go. This here top chest. Did make myself a diamond pickaxe, which I don't know why it still has the durability display. While I was off camera, I was notified that we should probably take off the durability display in the durability ping data packs because they were causing some strange issues. And I did, and I don't know why this is still here, and if anything else is going to weirdly have durability that it's not supposed to have. We are good. This is all the copper I got, which is not nearly as much as I need, because this I think was like 23 stacks of copper, 23 and a half stacks, almost 24, and that's not a lot for what I wanted to make. But on the bright side, because of that, I can make a portal. I actually grabbed a flint and steel when we first spawned in, and so I feel like it's only fair that I should go on ahead and try to see what's going on for me in the nether. And there's an emerald I still haven't grabbed. Most of my copper actually came from the surface veins while I was walking around. I actually didn't spend a whole lot of time in the caves because I was extremely afraid to go any deeper. So, but there is a huge one over that way past this big lump of dirt, and that's my main one that I've been using. But could I use something decorative? I suppose I can sacrifice a few copper blocks for the sake of having a cool looking portal. Please. Oh, well. And I think I'll leave that to oxidize actually, but we have a portal. So from what I've been shown, someone else has a portal that's straight over lava, so let's see, should I be taking anything with me? I'm gonna leave my obsidian and my bones here, and my torches, and my extra pickaxe, and you know, probably all of my stuff so I don't die. I'll take this, just in case I die. Ooh, please be a basalt delta, or a warped forest. I do have a preference. Ah, that's very dark. Hello? I can't. Whoa. Oh no. I love it. Quartz off the bat. We're in some kind of cave-ish. A ravine? Nether ravine? Well, at least there's a bunch of quartz, which is what I need. I'm just happy to not have spawned over a huge pit of lava. I'm just gonna walk on back in here. I don't feel like dealing with the pigs. I've had too many bad experiences with that. Namely one with Sammy on another world, where I told her to shoot a ghast, because she was gonna go try shooting a ghast. Why is there suddenly a floating piece of rock here? Has that always been there? Huh. I might have to review my footage. That is a little strange. I feel like that wasn't there before. Anyways, I was on a world with Sammy, and we were in the nether, and she was trying to shoot a ghast, and it did not work out, because she hit something, and she told me she hit something, and I was like, cool, did you hit something? And then she like stopped for a second, and then we heard all the squealing, like the pig squealing, and we were just like, oh, you hit something. And then we were promptly killed by a huge army of piglins. So that can only go well, even like with that. So that also being said, so nether portal done, copper acquired. We'll definitely need more, but copper acquired. Iron also acquired. Got a ton of emeralds. I have more emeralds than I do diamonds. I still have yet to even reach diamond level in that cave. I got scared away by a huge horde of zombies. But you might be happy to hear that I did find a mine shaft, which I can go explore eventually when I'm not practically naked and with pristine leather boots, despite them almost being broken. So I'll likely just explore that later on and see what I can find in there, and we'll just see what happens with that. But I think I'm done mining for now, and like I said, we have a portal. I'm not going to be building the starter base for a little bit. I'm probably just going to be sleeping outside for a hot minute, because if I go with, because for the starter base, I wanted to have deep slate, which there is a deep slate cave nearby, actually. I'm just a wuss. There is a deep slate cave nearby, but there's that. I need copper. I wanted a bunch of copper, mostly for the starter base, but I might have to switch out the roof if I can't get enough of that. And if I don't feel like wasting my axes, then I need to get some honeycomb going. And I do have a beehive. I actually was going to use that as far as like the wood pallet goes. And yeah, so I probably won't be doing that for a hot minute, but until then, I can tell you about my other findings. Namely, a wandering trader came by with some podzol, as you can see by the llamas. I got spruce, and I actually have to, when I looked at the seed, there was supposed to be a spruce forest, an old spruce forest nearby, and there wasn't much of one. I have gone quite far to go find it, but alas, it's not there. So I went and tried to find some spruce trees that spawn nearby and chop those down, get the saplings, and if I can remember where I put it, I am making a forest my own. Where are my trees? Where on... Oh, they haven't grown yet, that's why. I figured one of them would have at least grown. Can't wait for whatever comes of that. But without a couple of the data packs on, I'm hoping that the server will perform a little bit better, and we'll have to see if that worked out. I am just still a little confused as to why there is a durability display and why it's telling me what durability they have, because I don't have that data pack right now. And I did I restarted the server, and yet it still wanted to stay. So I don't know. Like I said, most of the weird occurrences around here I'm chalking up to the honey gods, because man, they are not happy, I suppose. Even though I did get the good end of the stick earlier when I was mining. I had noticed I have this pickaxe right here, this iron pickaxe, which I thought was more broken a couple minutes ago. But that particular pickaxe, I was using it and it was nearly broken, and at some point while using it, it completely repaired itself. And I figured, okay, that's a little strange, but I can just break it again. Props to my sacrifice at the spawn point, giving me more durability on my pickaxe. But it just kept going. Like, I was mining and I was waiting for it to break so I could switch it out with the other one, and it just never broke. Like, my sword completely repaired itself to completely unused. My axe repaired itself a little bit. The pickaxe kept repairing itself to being unused. And as you can see, my armor is acting a little strange. This just doesn't have durability at all. And these ones, despite being at less than 30% durability, as I've been told in the chat several times whenever I take fall damage, it's completely pristine, as it says. So, I don't know what the deal is, but hopefully that fixes itself eventually. But I have a few things I do want to do, though, which include digging out a little bit of area, because I do want that gone, and I want that gone, and this big hunk of rock in the middle here, alongside the llamas, I also want gone, because there, from what I have planned, there is just this big opening to everything that's going to be in this area right here. There's going to be this house, and then there's going to be these towers going up, and it's just going to spread all the way to the back across the mountains and stuff, and I'm very excited to have that done. So, that being said, I'm going to clear this out. Do you ever just look at the fact that you made a million shovels, but a pickaxe is what you needed the whole time for the rest, and not shovels? And done. Sort of. Still got that, and that, but, and that. I need to get myself some wood. That is my main priority, and I need to get myself some animals because I have no meat left, and so far I'm going to be relying on melons to satiate my hunger. I already have to go mining again. We love that. I'm out here living my best life. I do need to get some bees, mostly because I said earlier that I need beehives for honeycomb and honey in general. I think I could definitely spruce up the place with a little bit of honey just to make it like a little bit different from what I had in mind. Like I said, I do want to use as much space as possible. I wanted to make a city, basically, something kind of old and industrial. Did I just see a bee? Yes, I did. Hello. I do love the flower forest, and I need to get some sunflowers. I think that's enough wood. Although, I do need to sort my chests because they are a mess. Much better. I think that looks quite nice. So, I need to get more wood. Spruce, dark oak. There's an acacia biome over there, so I can do that later. So I don't bore you to death with more of my wood chopping. While I was out, however, I found several beehives, because I live next to a flower forest, it's just off that way, and there were at least 5 or 6 of them. So, if I can get my hands on some silk touch, then I can grab those, and I can farm them, or I can sell beehives if other people want to farm them themselves and are just not around beehives. However, I think the beehives are spawning a little more frequently now. Sammy is in a birch forest nearby, and there are several beehives. Not nearby, she is far away, but nearby her are several beehives. So, who knows? I think I might just farm them myself so I can sell honey blocks, honeycomb blocks, beehives, bees' nests, all the things. All the things bee. All the things bee, because of course I am a bee. My legs look very tiny. I look very tiny. This chest plate looks very big. Anyways, I am smelting up my copper. I have some meat in the furnaces that I gathered, and my chests are looking absolutely beautiful. Soon, once I get my hands on some spruce and a little bit more copper, I think I will have a home next episode. And I think that's where I'm going to stop, because I don't want to do too much in one episode. I did just dig out a whole mound of dirt and stone, and I might actually have that completely dug out and that completely dug out before I record next episode, so that I have the area opened up a little bit more, maybe shave down this side here, and have a little more resources gathered beforehand, so that I can finally have a house. And I do already know what the house is going to look like, and I'm very excited. It's very pretty in my opinion, but the way it's built will need a little bit of terraforming around, and I'm not a big terraformer, but who knows, maybe it'll end up looking pretty. But that being said, I'm going to leave this off here and prepare for next episode, and hopefully I will be a lot more productive then. Goodbye!